Derek Heldenbrand, that's at Stuff Derek says, how likely is it Chris Ballard and or Shane Steichen get fired this offseason? Irsay has preached continuity of general manager, head coach, and quarterback, which will be crucial for Anthony Richardson's development, but hard to look past the team's lackluster results under Ballard. I think that's fair. Derek, I have not heard much about them moving on from Shane Steichen. I have heard more on the possibility that they could move on from Chris Ballard. And, like these half measures don't oftentimes work. And the Colts have traditionally over the years, whether it's Chris Ballard as GM, Ryan Grigson as GM, Bill Polian as GM, they've had a general manager who's sort of been the head of football operations and the guy everybody answers to. If they come out of this and they do wind up firing the general manager and not the head coach, do they change that model? That's an open question. Who are the GM candidates that you could connect to Shane Steichen? Fair question. But I think Chris Ballard himself would tell you, like, he's had 8 seasons now to get this right. And, they still are in a position where I believe it's 2 playoff berths over those 8 seasons. It does not look great. If you look at the composite of it. So I think the question for Jim Irsay and his group becomes whether or not you want to go through a half measure, or you want to give these 2 guys another offseason together to work on it and to try to get it right. Because even if they were to sneak in the playoffs, and that looks unlikely now, but even if they were to sneak into the playoffs, it's hard to see where they would be in position to make a ton of noise. And, the quarterback question is obviously a big one too, with so much uncertainty.